In the forthcoming feature, we will get to know more about a company that has become not only a housewife's favorite, but is now a staple in most Filipino households. In this week's corporate profile, know more about Fly Ace Corporation.
This is a brand that many of us are familiar with, Jolly. But how did the company behind this popular brand and other equally favorite brands as well start? Meet Mr. Lucio Cochanco Jr., president of Fly Ace Corporation.
Fly Ace was incorporated way back 1993, and the incorporators are the Cochanco family. But prior to incorporating Fly Ace, it all started from the Jolly General Merchandise. This company was set up by my parents way back in 1972, and the name Jolly came from the initials of my mother's three sons. So that's me, Lucio, or Lucio Jr., so June in short, and then I have two other brothers, younger brothers, Louie and Larry. So she put all the three initials together and came up with the word Jolly. That's why she named the company the Jolly General Merchandise.
His father's family came from Cabanatuan City, where his grandfather owned a rice mill. This was also where Lucio and his brothers were born, but when he turned 6 or 7 years old, his mother thought of migrating to Manila to give the children a better education.
From rice trading, we slowly evolved to including other agricultural products. Up until 1993, when my mother decided that the siblings are big already and can incorporate a company. That's why she coined the company named Fly Ace Corporation.
Like all traditional Chinese families, the parents got the children involved in the family business very early on. Theirs was a typical Chinese family's business setup, where the store and office was on the ground floor and the family lived on the second floor. The young children ran errands, deposited their daily sales to the nearby bank, and made regular inventories of their rice supply.
During that time, rice is a very controlled commodity. I remember we don't have the NFA yet, but it's called the NGA, National Grains Authority. Since it's a very controlled commodity, the margin is very small. And then we also during the late 80s, under the administration of Cory, we have the import liberalization. So all the things that we can only find in PX are available commercially through legal importation. And slowly, we move from trading rice and agriculture to trading these imported products, canned goods.
That was late in the 80s before Fly Ace was founded. At that time, the company carried well-known brands like Del Monte Fruit Cocktail and Del Monte Cream Style Corn, Hershey's Chocolates, Nestle Crunch, and the like. They also carried other brands like Downy, Dove, and Ivory before the multinationals took over their manufacturing and distribution.
And that's the reason why we created our own brand, Jolly, where it's pretty obvious that's how Jolly came up. We also came up with our own brand, Doña Elena, catering to the Mediterranean product. We also have brands like Good Life for Oriental products. We have Jolly Cow for dairy products. So this is how it evolved.
Now, the company is celebrating its 20th anniversary, and Jolly, the much-loved brand, is one of the most recognizable brands now.
Jolly is a canned veg, canned food brand. So not only we have mushroom, we have cream-style corn, we have fruit cocktail, lychee, mandarin orange, asparagus, and more. But mushroom is the product within the Jolly category that is very much well received by the market.
This is the Jolly Mushroom brand, which was introduced into the Philippine market in year 2000. 17 years later, it is still doing extremely well.
Jolly initially was part of the Jolly family until we spin off Jolly Claro palm oil, Jolly Heartmate canola oil, and we have the Jolly soya bean and corn oil. So now we call it Claro palm oil and Heartmate canola oil.
And there is also the Doña Elena line of Mediterranean treats like olive oil, capers, olives, tomato sauce, pasta, and anchovies. The company separated the brand to allow it to cater to a specific category. These are all well-entrenched brands now, but Lucio Cachanco Jr. remembers that it wasn't always like that. In the beginning, when their brands were not yet well known, they had great difficulty in looking for retailers that would carry their brands. But through perseverance and good marketing, they eventually penetrated the big supermarkets.
We have proven ourselves with the retailers, and we delivered what we promised. When we introduce a brand, we support the brand within the store, within the category, and of course we ensure that the brand is affordable, reasonably priced, reliable quality. So takes time to build confidence with our trade partners, at the same time with the consumers.
The company has gone nationwide, and to serve the market better, they already have 3 warehouses. One is in Quezon City, one in Cebu, and one in Davao. From a handful of employees, there are now over 200 Fly Ace employees and a total of about 1,000 overall. As the company celebrates another milestone, Lucio Cachanco Jr. ponders on his mission for his company.
If I will have to give one answer, my plan is very simple: to grow the company. When I say to grow the company, I mean is to grow in size, to grow our relevance to the trade, also to grow the brand in the retail, and to grow the brand equity we have to our consumers, and also to in growing the company, I also grow our employees. There will be growth if our company gets to be bigger. Then I give more opportunity and challenges to our employees.
They are forever on the lookout for new opportunities, new brands that they may acquire, and new partnerships that they may forge. They are also not discounting the benefits of good promotions, getting celebrity endorsers like Donita Rose and Maine Mendoza for their products. Their commitment is to always keep the brand relevant to the consumer's needs, accessible and convenient to use. They have not ventured into export, but they have a big consolidator who buys their products in bulk and brings them to countries where there is a big concentration of Filipinos. Because of the numerous blessings they have enjoyed, the company has not forgotten to give back. Among their CSR projects is the Gawad Kalinga village in Haro, Iloilo, which they built right after Yolanda struck, in collaboration with their foreign principals who are very concerned about the victims of Yolanda. They generously donated for the houses, and Fly Ace matched their donations to build a village. He remembers that when the GK houses were being built, they attended a convention nearby, and the employees freely donated their services by helping paint the houses.
In partnership, of course, with Gawad Kalinga, and we also, I forgot the town, it's a fishing town, I think it's, we also in Iloilo, where we gave motorized fishing boat, because that town, it was wiped out, their houses, and they lost all the their livelihood, the fishing boat. So we donated 24 or 30 motorized fishing boats.
They donated about 30 houses in that particular GK village, and every year, the villagers commemorate their anniversary of a new life.
Every year in September, they will be celebrating anniversary. So sometimes if some of our managers is in the region, they attend the anniversary. And every Christmas, we also give fly-ash product to the villagers.
And because it is always better not just to give them fish, but to teach them how to fish, they have expanded their CSR projects even more.
There's one school at it's a public school that helps out-of-school youth basic skills in the kitchen, teaching them how to be wait staff or hospitalities. So we donated 2 rooms, 1 laboratory, and I don't know if there's. Anyway, Diane will give the details to help this out-of-school youth gain skills so that they will be employable in usually hotels, restaurants.
And in fond remembrance of their mother, they also donated a school building in the town where their mother came from because they believe in the value of education. Better yet, they believe in giving back.